Namaste YouTube, I'm Sarah and welcome back to my channel. This is where I bring you the latest in food, fashion, and fitness with an Indian twist. In today's video, we're going to talk about a beginner's full body workout that literally you don't need any equipment, no gym, and it can be done under 30 minutes. So we are in my mother-in-law's bedroom, and as you can see, we have some great decorations in here, like my husband's very handsome photo from when he was 14 years old. He was pretty hot, let me tell you, and he still is. But anyway, I'm gonna move this picture out of the way and we're gonna get started. First, we're gonna start off with some warm-up exercises, and the first one is a walking knee hug. And this one is really designed to increase hip mobility, but also it stretches the glutes and the hamstrings. The key is to avoid leaning too far forward while doing this exercise and keeping the chest and shoulders pulled back. So next we're going to move on to the walking lunges. The walking lunge motion is actually gradually raising the heart rate, and the lunges are actually stretching the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads. The key to a walking lunge is to make sure your knee doesn't touch the ground. I'm alternating legs in the walking lunges to make sure that each side is stretched evenly. I'm stopping in the middle to make sure I get my balance, and then I'm continuing on with alternating legs. And a warm-up really prepares the body for the workout by gradually increasing the heart rate and circulation. It also increases lubrication to the joints and increases blood flow to the muscles. It stretches the muscles to help them prepare for the exercise, but also to help prevent injury. So the next warm-up exercise we're gonna do is high kicks. And we're gonna kick up in the air and aim at the opposite hand. This will stretch the hamstrings, the glutes, and really improves flexibility. I do each side, and then I'm going to keep going, alternating legs. Then I'm gonna move on to some static stretches, holding the frame of the bed for support, and I'm going to pull the foot towards the glutes until I feel a gentle stretch. I'm going to hold that for a couple of seconds and then repeat. These can also be done on the floor, lying on your stomach. I pull just enough to feel a stretch and not too far. And then I'm just going to do some other simple lower body stretches, getting ready for the workout. Finally, before I start the workout, we're just going to do a few warm-up exercises, warming up the arms and upper body and getting the blood flowing to the arms and chest area. So all the exercises we're going to do are going to be 3 rounds of 15 reps each, unless we're going to time the exercise. In that case, it'll be 30 seconds. So our first exercise is the squat, and we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart, tighten the core, sit back in an imaginary chair and come up. And the weight should always be in the heels, and we should just pay attention to make sure that the knees don't come past the toes. Also, if you're looking for more information on the squat, please check out my earlier video on squats for beginners. I will link it down below. So the next exercise is lunges, and we did them as part of the warm-up, and now we're actually going to do them as part of the workout. These are so effective in working the glutes. You can really feel them, and basically we're going to follow the same guidelines as we did in the warm-up, making sure that the knees don't touch the ground and we feel a good stretch in the glutes, hamstrings, and quads. And I do each leg 15 reps each. The next exercise is wall squats. And this is great for strength, and it works really on tightening the core and stability. So I set my phone timer for 30 seconds, and I get in the position by lowering into a seated position against the wall with my back supported by the wall. I keep my heels flat, and I hold the move for 30 seconds. As you practice this exercise, you can increase the time to 45 seconds and then a minute. So our next workout is a wall push-up, and push-ups are a great way to work the upper body, particularly the chest, arms, and shoulders. But traditional push-ups can be really challenging, especially if you're just starting out. So for this version, we're going to first need to find a wall without any decorations or obstacles. because you have to be able to put your hands flat up against the wall. We're gonna do about 15 of these, and a more advanced version is when your feet are a little further away from the wall, and then eventually moving on to a lower surface such as the floor. That's a more advanced version. Stand in front of the wall about 1 arm length away, and the feet should be about shoulder width apart, and place the hands about shoulder height on the wall, not too high or too low. Keep the feet planted as you lower down, bend the elbows, and breathe as you lower. Keep the back and the hips straight, and then push out, and then breathe out. And return to the original starting position. Our next exercise is the donkey kick, and this sounds like a really funny exercise, but it is so effective in toning and strengthening the glutes, which are one of the largest muscle groups in our lower body. And who doesn't want a tight booty? So to start, you're just going to get on all fours and flex one foot, lift it off the ground while keeping the core tight and your knees bent. And raise that leg until it's in line with your body. Do 15 reps on one side and then 15 on the other. So our final exercise is the plank. I set my timer for 30 seconds and I get ready in the position. So for this exercise, we're gonna place our elbows directly under the shoulders and place the wrists in line with the elbows. I brace my abdominals and get up into the plank position. If this is too difficult, feel free to drop to the knees and hold the position for 30 seconds. I can really feel my core working, and as your core gets stronger, you can increase the time to 45 seconds and then a minute. I know this looks easy, but holding a plank takes a lot of endurance and core strength. It is not only a great exercise for the core, but it also works the glutes and hamstrings and improves posture and balance. Hope you guys enjoyed that workout. I know I did. I worked up a sweat. I did the first round with you. The rest of the workout involves 3 rounds of all the exercises we did together. Now, as you can see, we did it in my bedroom. It can be done anywhere, no equipment, no gym required. So thank you from me and my cute honey for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing too. See you in the next one. Thanks.